Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here with my continuing playthrough of Hearts of Iron 4 with Black Ice. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And also, right now, you could also, take a moment and hit that like button. I'll give you a moment. Done it? You've hit it? Okay, good. Then we can continue on. Royal Marines who took. Yeah, the Royal Marines initially take it over, but at some point, the British entirely withdraw from Iceland and turn it over to American occupation. So you are right that it was early on. It was a British because, well, Denmark's status within the whole situation of the war and what was going on was very murky and gray. They weren't technically in the Allies, though. For a while, they were part of the Anti-Comintern Pact, which almost puts them into the Axis. It gets fuzzy. Not that they really wanted German. They definitely didn't want German occupation and German conquest, but they weren't given a choice on that. Okay, well, let's see. We now have enough political power to expand some of these things. Oh. And we'll reduce research time. And again, another problem with Black Ice, with all these events, and a lot of them are really good. And not just, oh, well, we want to do everything, I totally agree with the idea of choices. Okay? Totally agree with the idea of choices. But some of these things, like form the 60th Infantry Division motorized, should not be a choice of whether to do this or not do this. Oh, should we proclaim this fully guarantee the German right? We know as a greater. I don't know if we want to do that. Dismantle the national line. So some of these should not be. I think they're because we can have some stuff return Hungarian land that might not have a political power, or you can just a cost, or you can just give it one political power point cost or something like that. I think they're using too much because we're this late and I've not yet fully filled up some of these basic things. Tank designer, back to that. Outcat. Let's look for. Well, I don't know. Okay, now see, this one affects Panzer 1, 2, 3's Panthers, production armor increased, as opposed to just light tanks and whatnot. Reason for speed, reliability. I'm probably going to go with that. Hard attack. I like the reliability and I like the speed. Yeah. Let's go with that. And I'll reduce research time for the tanks we're currently doing. Hit it. It's your destiny. Okay, you can press the pause button if you wish. But you may miss out on something that's super important. Oh, where are we? Oh, these are the ones that went down here. Okay. Yes. Yes. Down here. Go after tanks. Okay, yes, both of you. Great. That will help. Their attacks will help. Now when we're attacking, we hopefully have some air support. And they have enemy air superiority. But I don't know that it's enough to get through all of these units. Transportation improvements, very good, very, very good. That will help, hopefully. That was that one. Arctic warfare equipment. 53 days. I don't know if we want to start producing those. Ah, yes. World War II. And we're looking at operational support, which will help. Strategic redeployment, land division speed. Does this, supply, okay, consumption, fuel capacity, yes, we'll do this now. Oh, Ooh, hold it. We're going to see if we, yes. Oh no, cancel. We want to cancel this. Oh, can't we cancel research anymore? I thought we could cancel research now. I guess not. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? Oh well. Oh well, I messed that one up. I don't get physically violent with things. Like pounding my keyboard or something. Ah, that might do it. Okay, I can try that. Good suggestion there. Okay, we're going to... Let's go to some other thing over here. Research. Yes. Okay. That. Yeah. Okay. I think you got it there. Very good. Very good, Lum. Okay. Now we're going to come back to dockyards here, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to go back to operational support, and we're going to spend now. Hopefully, well, I don't know if that. Who dares win? Okay. Hopefully that. Yeah, 160 days. Very good. Thank you, Lum. Lum's very useful. Wild Ace appears war support gain. Well, we have 100% war support. We have 40% stability. We're at war. I would say Germany was more stable, though of course we haven't, you know, won the Eastern Front or anything. Okay, well, now how are our fighters doing here? Let's see. Okay, we're not building any of these, and so when you see this number increase by like 100, that means we filled it out with more. Some other squadron that we've done this before and filled it out with more newer, more advanced fighters. Okay, and we need to, because this is what we're doing now here. Okay, well that's almost finished. Good. Get some of our occupied bombed factories back up to proper speed. We'll do those. Those should be quick. And Rhineland as well. Let's get those going very fast. Now back to here. Okay. Well, we can improve that. And even though we're only occupying a tiny little bit, but the Soviets don't want to seem to come in there. That will help us. That will all help us there. Let's move these to the top. I know I just moved some other stuff, so we'll have to reorganize that. Let's move that and that back to the top. Those will be done very shortly. we'll get on. EP went down. Okay, well. Flak defenses, very good, and construction, very good. Okay, so construction 43, that was this one, I believe. Okay, excavation, which really helps out output of a lot of that stuff, I think needs to be next. And here, okay, so we've got our flak defenses. Strengthen the tank force, military factories, Thurgan. A lot of good stuff here. Euro bomber, yikes. Yeah, I've sort of ignored all those, which are good things to do. 2 extra rotors, 60 days. Okay, here's again, let's talk a little bit about design philosophy of Hearts of Iron 4. Daniel, the primary in-house beta, alpha, whatever tester, hinted that something's going to be changing with focus trees. I think it's more of their you know, trying to find things and figure out what's going on with all of them, because as you can see here, this is a bit of a mess. So I'm just looking around here trying to find stuff, but it was explained that national focuses are there very much to give a player a guide. You know, I want to get to here, I want to get to war with Russia. Well, okay, you only, you know, it's a, you know, real simple path. But if something's a bit more complicated, you know, I want to get down here to Panzertruppen here, what do I have to do to get there? Okay, and I get that philosophy. Now, with the standard game, all of them are of equal length, which I do sort of think is wrong. But, and this has, to a point, almost instantaneous ones. And I agree with the idea of a roadmap for players to figure out where they want to go. There's good reasons to not give them a roadmap, but there's very good reasons to also give them a roadmap. 21 days infrastructure level. Okay, okay, these would actually be very good. We're going to do these. Hanover isn't so useful, but some of these other ones will be, especially that one, I think. So let's do this. So giving them the roadmap, what I would do, and it would reduce some of this clutter. There's Reich Autobahn 1, Reich Autobahn 2, Reich Autobahn 3, Reich Autobahn 4, upgrade the stuff in here. You could, and then build west walls. What I would do is have just start west wall construction, which I have events designed or whatever. And so you hit, yes, let's start west wall construction. And so you start the construction process. an event fires, it starts the thing. And so then after a certain amount of time, okay, it builds a level of west wall, you know, one fort level, 5 fort levels, whatever your fortress levels you're building here. Why don't we, oh yeah, we have here. You know, so it builds that. And then you go, then you can have another event after a number of time, after time goes by or at a certain date or whatever, go, do you want to expand or upgrade the west wall? Yes, no, kind of thing. And I would handle it that way instead of constantly adding more and more national focuses. And so, and you can add in requirements statements within that. So I would reduce down the number of national focuses by doing some of that. And like another good example of that would be coming over here to, because originally they had a lot more of it as events, but where are we looking? I'm looking for the SS events here somewhere. Oh boy, again, this is, oh, here. You know, expand the Waffen SS, expand the Waffen SS, Junkerschule, just sort of, you know, Junkerschule, Bad Tolz, and then Klangenfort. Just, do you want to form Junkerschules? You know, SS Junker Leadership School. Yes, okay, boom, have that. And then have events that cover these later expansions without having to come back to national focuses and take 16 days and whatever the original one is away. And you can, you know, have just a few of these things here and get, so you reduce the number of things on the tech tree or the national focus tree and move them to events, but have the event oh, the Italians did move up here, very good. Have the event what am I looking for? The event chain start via national focus. And now that event chain may take years of game time to fully implement, but that's how I would be doing it. Where does the West Wall go in the game? Well, you mean how many levels? Tsar Boris file or survives assassination. Okay. I know that that isn't being upkept. I don't know. Do you want to rant about? Just put in a placeholder event image is fine, but having the wrong event image is bad. Because I understand not getting everything done. That was Tsar Boris of Bulgaria, I believe. Well, I think our airplanes have helped. Let's see if we can shift. Oh, those are transports in there. They're trying to transport supplies into Iraq. Don't know if they're helping or not. I presume they're helping. Oh, we've got way too many aircraft here. Guess they've fallen back from other air bases or some such thing. Let's see. We don't need all of these fighters down here. So let's move these 50, which we're going to overpopulate them, but they're going to come to here and try to control that airspace a little better. Let's see what they can do from there. Let's see what they can do from there. Oh, Palestine. Okay, well, you're in Palestine. Can you? Yeah. Well, we want Egypt more. Well, we'll put them over Iraq. everybody's overdone isn't helping us any. 100 would be too much for that. Everybody says it's already over. Okay, that will be helpful there. And these guys are long range, so they can come back to here. And maybe support into, oh well. I'm just trying. Okay, how far can they operate? Not that far? Guess that's just a little too far. Well, they can operate down here. Oh, how far up does it go? Yeah, sorry about that, got distracted. I don't know in this game. No, doesn't go, it doesn't go to there. Now in Hearts of Iron, oh, here, in Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice, or in TRE, I mean, I know I expanded it up. It gets very weak in TRE up to here, but it does come up to here. Wherever Aachen or wherever I found real real work on the west wall. Okay, standing by. Where are we? Oh, we are in Jordan. Can you fly to here? Yes. Okay, so we're still. Bucharest, right? Okay. Well, you fly to here. Let's get you operating there. Now, how is, okay, infrastructure, how is our production doing for fighters particularly? Okay, so we're getting mostly back to there, and that's just, okay, so we're getting a lot of our production capabilities back. Yeah, I know I have a lot of obsolete fighters in production. I don't care, I just want numbers. Numbers, 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 numbers. Numbers of uniforms and things. Oh yeah. Oh, you most assuredly did. Oh, there's a lot of things that are wrong with it. Now, I mean, quite honestly, with all the stuff wrong with this, that's one of the minor. Yeah, because all we're getting is what to sort of SAR land here. We could do that 56 days, though I don't want to do that right now. We're going to do some of the Autobahn increase to see if we can get to some of this. I know we don't control Memel or I should say Minsk or Camel or Smolensk yet, but if we get near enough to it, it might be worth when we get pushing there. Okay, so we've just got that done. Torpedo strike. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll spend 100 points because we have them. So there's a lot wrong with this thing. And I don't know. Well, I do understand a little bit of what they say in simply is, hey, we're doing what we can with the resources we have. I get that. But at some point, just, you know, focus in on some of this stuff. It seems like they want to do big extravagant things. Or stuff, you know. and I get to the point it's volunteers and people, well, I want to work on this or I want to work on that, and so you say no, you don't get to. You sort of go, oh, you want to work on that, and then you think it's a good idea. You go, okay, well, we'll let you do that because, hey, well, if we can cut down their number of ports here, that would be useful. We're starting that Freischauterbahn. Very good. And now we'll do this, which gets us into Nordostprussian, Südostprussian, which will definitely help us out. Take Tehran. We had Tehran. I'm not going to take Tehran again. We had it, and we lost it because we couldn't hold it. I'm not silly. Someday, when we get infrastructure, and we can build it, and we can push, and we may do that. But right now, we can't do that. Why don't I just take Washington, D.C.? Because I'm incapable of doing that right now. Okay, well now's the time to push. Hey Van Bishop, how you doing? Were you watching the Slytherin live stream, Battlestar Galactica? I saw that they were doing that earlier. Very good, Arno. And since Van Bishop just showed up here, and again, I'm notifying people multiple times today, Ari pointed out to me, you can right now get Companies of Heroes 2 for free, quote unquote, buy it for free. Just simply click and add it to your Steam library. I think it's until tomorrow. You can add it to your Steam library for no cost, so you might want to do that. Doesn't, you know, you don't even have to download it, just simply add it to your library. Yes, we'll take your light artillery and medium trucks. Okay, now we have all these air power here. I think it's focused. It's under this unit here. Okay, it's focused in the wrong spot. So, okay, we got some of it. Let's make sure we're going down here with that. Okay, and Iran, we'll make sure we have more fighters so that we are winning the air battle over them. Oh, it would be good to crush these guys. Now, how is our supply doing down here? Okay, it's yellow. Well, if we can crush these guys, which we are sort of doing, let's move them there. Maybe we can get some more ports. But we don't have a damn Mediterranean port for Germany to run supply. I don't know. Well, it's not a flat map, no. But I am using the Black Ice NATO counters. And since Van Bishop brings it up, those watching, if somebody wants to redo the map, unfortunately I forget right offhand, I'm blanking on his name, the guy who redid the map for Hearts of Iron 3. If he could just redo the map, or somebody redo the map for Hearts of Iron 4, we could get Hearts of Iron 3 counters! All it takes is for somebody to do the map in 2D. I may be overstating that slightly, but they made Hearts of Iron 3 counters style for Hearts of Iron 4. They made them. Counters that work like they did in Hearts of Iron 3. They made them for Hearts of Iron 4. They tested them out. But since they went with this 3D map, it looked really, really ugly because it, you know, like you can see this guy's, well, part of his toe is under the mountain there, and you can see it more with some of the vehicles or some of the stuff gets sort of buried in it. So it was clipping into it. So the 3D, or it was sitting up parts hanging on the air. If someone were to create a 2D map, a proper 2D map of Hoi 4, and put it out there as a mod, and it looked reasonably nice, they would probably release the codes for someone to do, well, or maybe they'd even do a DLC. But I'm just saying probably and maybe. But they would probably release the Hearts of Iron 3 style counters for Hoi 4. Probably. But it takes at least someone creating a map for them to be used on. That would be ever so helpful. You get on trains, come down here. Well, it's more for or Y4. It's much more like the old Third Reich, and I would say, I don't know if you've played Strategic Command, whether War in Europe or World at War. It's sort of Strategic Command that addresses all of my serious issues with Strategic Command, and so it addresses them, and in a positive way. And so I highly recommend it. Now, I don't know if it's worth the money to you or you have the money. Those are two different questions. Worth the money is if you're going to play it enough, because, you know, if you're only going to play it for 20 minutes and not play it anymore, it's not worth the money, no matter what money you have, or whether it fits in your general budget. But, yeah, and now Matrix games, they are sort of expensive because they don't have a very big audience. So that is part of the reason for their expense. Yeah, I definitely like some of what that's going on for those games, improving the maps. Hey, Ari. Thanks again for posting and letting me know about the Company of Heroes 2 being free right now. Oh, shoot. I moved in here and then they pushed back. Damn. Let's see if we can counterattack. Probably not effectively, but... Pound them. We want to get the damn port. We want to kill all those units. I want to free up here and push down and get these other ports. Oh, it was okay. I just played through the tutorial thing. Sort of like I expected from seeing other Company of Heroes Let's Plays, excuse me, in the past. But yeah, I'm going to make some content at some point with it. I don't know that it's going to become... Because it's similar to, some of those other... Sudden Strike and... Oh, that other game. Sorry, I'm forgetting the name of it. Played a bunch of it. So, yeah. It's definitely not bad. Okay, we're still building up. I know we're going to get some of that through the national focus now. That's right, Autobahn. Okay, very good. That was just what I was talking about. Well, we want to get there, but we may want to look at something else right now. More military factories, I think, which continues to 56 days. Oh, did I now? Very, very good. Very, very good. I didn't notice. Happy days, happy days. I really appreciate everyone who's following me here on Twitch, who subscribes over on YouTube, or if you're watching this on YouTube, follows me over on Twitch and subscribes here on YouTube, wherever you're watching this episode. I really appreciate all of you guys. I also want to thank a bunch of you who did follow a few Eric and a few other Twitchers that I put up, and subscribe to Rick's YouTube channel, who plays a lot of these games. And he knows it. Rick isn't very polished at doing this. He is learning, but hey, I went through that learning phase too. So it's just fine if you're learning, and it helps a lot just to have even a few subscribers, even if you're not like watching a lot of the content. It just helps with various metrics. And you just, yeah, I'm still learning this, so don't take this like think that I'm somehow super great at this or something, but I haven't really built very many radars, but I've gotten a lot better, and I'm still getting better now from doing this, but it takes many hours to get reasonably decent doing this. Well, let's come over here and look at doctrines. These guys aren't. I think, just by the name, I think elastic defense would be Germany's doctrine. I think. Yeah, we'll do elastic defense, I guess. And we will spend, well, let's see, this is Green Army, yeah, 700, so we'll spend that to get that going. Yeah, nylon and latex. I guess that is something that the Germans do. Yeah, I'm getting where you're going with that. Yeah, we'll do this, I guess. Okay, we have enough to probably set up a new well, electrical concern. Well, let's look back at research. Just want to look at do I want to do well, I think electronics will just do all of these. Well, I won't do radios, okay. Yeah, let's do that. So I think Siemens, that would do 15 for radio, or 15 for computing research specifically. We'll just do a generic 10% for those. Well, we have 4.9 months, and we've well, we're back to doing some synthetic fuel production. We've just been switching over to infrastructure production instead of fuel production. And we can't effing trade here. This is, yes, disastrous. Let's look again here. Okay. Wow, we're now at green here levels. How interesting, but we're still having some attrition here. Well, if we can build here, let's do that. And then come down here. But let's move these back up to the top there. Yeah, that looks good. We are researching improved operational support now, hadn't before, and well, I guess also here we can look. Our logistics companies, no, they're not fully maintenance. Well, we're logistic companies 2. We could do logistics companies 3. That would reduce supply usage, absolutely. So we'll do that next time we get a free slot here, which, well, 31 days, 19 days. Yeah, in like 19 days we'll do that. Good pointing that out. Yeah, I understand. Oh, we got Americans out here now too. Okay. We can move some planes up to there, so let's do that. Okay. Oh, did we get this? Yes. Oh, very, very good. We've won down in here. We've won down in here. Okay, Kuwait City is now ours. I'm not gonna have 2 more motorized infantry divisions. Okay, so that will definitely help things. Let's see. Let's move these guys over into here. Okay, well, we're not really getting much air. Oh, we are getting some air support. Very good. They have enemy air superiority. But unfortunately, I can't build infrastructure in bomb Iranian. What do I need most of all here? AZADs? What do I need most of all? Oh, better infrastructure. Hell no, I'm not bombing the damn infrastructure. I need that infrastructure. It's like saying, hey, yeah, bomb their infantry. Yeah, no. Okay, gamer, you should honestly just make front lines in Africa and the Middle East. You're probably right about that, that I should make front lines there. That means I've got to organize this stuff up. Okay, who's Sud? Let's click here. Okay. Okay, all of these. Oh, okay. Unassign. Unassign. See if I'm going to do this, I've got to spend all this time and unassign these guys from their current commanders, reassign them to other commanders, and have them do that. It just means a lot of micromanagement type work. Well, maybe all of his stuff is down here. I thought he had stuff up in Europe too. Well, maybe he does. I don't know. Okay, now let's click here. Oh, let's click on Sud. Then let's click here and start giving this guy these divisions. He was, or is commanding still one mountain division, but that was his specialty. And we have, oh, they're here, I think. Yes, so get on boats in Venice and sail over to Jerusalem or Israel or whatever. Yeah, and here and here. Okay, now okay, I guess that is what we will do. Let's give him 2 of Rommel's divisions there, and then let's do a front line from here to here, and that's going to be a front line. Here now, yeah, we're just. So I don't think we're just gonna do that, and so that you'll now spread your infantry units out to defend this line. Yeah, that Y4, that could really be helpful. Oh, only have 2 of them. Oh, that is a problem. Yes. Okay, select all. And let's just trash all plans. Yes. And now that we're all selected, you're absolutely right. Man, I don't do this enough. There we go. Now you'll send forces around. Okay, we're in November. We're building up here. Okay, we've got a lot of additional infrastructure now. Well, this is a little cleaner looking. Well, Yemen has capitulated. Were they allies or enemies or what? I don't know. I guess they just became part of the United Kingdom there. Well, whatever. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to end the episode, not the live stream. Nobody needs to go anywhere unless you got to go. But I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, I love hearing your comments, questions, suggestions, tips. See you next time for more Hearts of Iron.